Hey everyone, it's Crystal here with your June 11th, 2020 daily tarot reading. As always, we are picking up on the overall spiritual guidance and advice for the day. And today I am using the Light Seers Tarot and the Osho Zen Tarot deck. So let's get into it. I love this Light Seers Tarot. Like I told you all, Just Be the Light gifted these to me, and they have quickly became one of my favorite cards decks to use. So let's see what the overall vibe is for June 11th. All right, and let's pull one from the Osho Zen Tarot. And I hope everyone is doing well. I'm so happy to have you all with me every day. I think you all are probably the closest people to me. So I'm always happy when we can be together. All right, so let's see what is going on in this day. We have the, what is this, the Dreamer? Or the Dream. Okay, the Dream. It was in reverse. All right, so we have the King of Swords. He's attractive. Once again, they were not playing any games in the Light Seers Tarot. She did a great job. We have the King of Swords, Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Dream. And the Dream was in reverse. So I don't know if I'm going to read these cards upright or reverse yet, but I'm just going to leave it how it is. Okay. So I like that this blue is kind of taking over today. So our throat chakra is very much emphasized. I would say what we're speaking, what we're saying makes sense with the King of Swords. So let's start here. The King of Swords is very, very, very intelligent. Okay. What you see is not necessarily what you get with this guy. He is the millionaire walking around, Walmart, and he just has on regular flip-flops, and nothing about him is flashy because he's smart enough to know that I don't need the whole world being able to read me by my outer appearance. So this guy has put a lot into this gray hair that he now has, which to me can signify wisdom. Now, of course, he's more so considered a darker card in this deck. I mean, he has the crow, he has the owl. Of course, we all know, if you all know me, you know I love owls. But it's funny because my in-laws, my brother-in-law, he actually gave us a really, really nice picture, all because it had two small owls on it, and he believed like they were negative or like a bad omen. So I don't feel that way necessarily. So you know how it's these misunderstanding or being misunderstood is something that I'm feeling strong today. So we might not be understood the way that we want to really come across. Now the King of Swords is all about logic and communication, and he makes the hard decisions that other people have a tough time making. And he's the one smart enough to be able to get out in nature. All of these like insects and birds around him are very questionable ones. Even dragonflies have a deep spiritual meaning with them, having something to do with transformation and I think resilience, but I could be wrong. Okay. And so the mind is taking over today. We have to do things from a very logical point of view. All right. Now, yes, this amps up the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. We know Mercury is going retrograde, so you might be dealing with all of that today. Okay, so don't be surprised if you pick up on that energy. Connect with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Now the next card we have is the Ten of Wands, and this is what they call the Ten of Burdens. This woman in this card, she's carrying all these bags. She has this buffalo is it a buffalo? Something like a buffalo. To help her along, but she's come a long way. She had to travel all this crap from the top of this hill to the bottom of the hill, and it's a lot. And and the Ten of Wands does emphasize how when you have a lot on your plate, don't feel like you're alone. Reach out for help. Don't keep putting more things on your plate, on your your partner's crap on your plate, your mom's crap on your plate. Everybody's your friends. Everybody's stuff is becoming yours. And when that happens, it really can be overwhelming. Now, she's decided to pack up and go. That was her solution to getting past all these burdens. But like they say, you take you with you. She's still taking a lot of old memories with her moving forward. So now, what is good about the Ten of Wands is that it does give you the stamina to get a lot done, but you can easily overwhelm yourself, even just on even looking at it from a point of view of work. Okay, it can really just be a lot of work put on you. It can be just a heavy work day. So just be careful. Now, I don't think that you'll be lacking the energy to get it done. But once again, Mercury retrograde is hitting all of us differently. It's affecting our mind. It all depends on where you're coming from. If you're coming from the King of Swords and you've been able to communicate efficiently and see things clearly, then you'll do just fine. You should have that power, that energy. But I have a feeling a lot of us are moving. Like we're wanting to move. We're wanting to travel. This is a day that really is like making us want to get away or something. And so don't be surprised if you feel the need to go or to travel or to just get in a car and turn up music or something. Like we might be wanting to just do things like that. But don't put too much on you. Ask for help if you need it. Now, the next card is the Eight of Wands, and this is the card of communication coming in. I don't think communication will actually be too bad today because we have the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This is normally some type of dialogue. Even if it's negative, it needs to happen. Like the Eight of Wands is the card of speaking. Well, not speaking, but information coming in, travel, things moving quickly and efficiently, smooth sailing. Like the Eight of Wands is the push. So some of us are getting pushed, and some of us today are thinking about moving past a situation, possibly with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, like moving past that. And or some of us are literally wanting to go. Now, the last card was the Dream. All right. And so you can see this lady in this card. She is just dreaming of the day that she can feel this love of, I guess, the King of Swords, someone who she can communicate with efficiently, someone who loves her unconditionally, someone who hugs her, who makes her feel amazing and just, cares for her and gives her everything that she needs and vice versa. And, she's kind of just sitting here thinking about that. She doesn't have it yet. She's not this beautiful woman yet. She is still this beautiful lady, but she's not able to kind of rest in her divine feminine energy like this lady is. She's still needing to put forward some work. Now, I do think that with this card being present, it does give me like a Neptune feeling, which is all about our dream realm and how we, our mind when we're sleeping. So your dreams, don't be surprised if they're weird or off or just really, really interesting. Let's just put it like that. Even if they're nightmares, that's normal under Mercury retrograde. A lot of that is asking you to face certain fears that you need to. It was the weirdest thing. I actually had oh my gosh, I just drew a blank. I had think. It wasn't Kali, it wasn't Ganesh. It was, oh gosh, you all, I have to figure out, or it's going to drive me crazy if I don't want to. Shiva. It was Shiva. Shiva came into my dream last night in like full-blown person/snake form. And I didn't know that Shiva is actually the mother of Ganesh, the father of Ganesh, if I'm not mistaken. And so that was interesting. I'm just, because I've never had a huge pull towards like Hinduism. I've never been pulled towards that. I don't have anything against it. I think on a soul level, I do connect with it because it randomly comes to me in weird times. So you know, even that energy kind of was present for me. And I just was doing some research into Shiva. But anyway, so listen to your dreams. Sometimes spirit, God, the universe will connect with you through the dream realm. And it's okay to love where you are. And if you're not having the greatest time being able to love where you are, using the imagination of the mind, King of Swords, and this Neptune energy. Now, with this being said, everything might not be 100% what it seems, because we have this illusion, kind of this haze over the day, because Neptune is present. This is Pisces energy. It's dreaming. It's our imagination. It can make you a bit sleepy. But I think ultimately, if you don't love where you are, start thinking about where you're moving to next, or where you're going to, or how you're going to come out of that. Strong energy of communication on a day like this. I hope you use it to your advantage the best way that you can. I always say, even when I'm in stressful times, I try to speak positive affirmations over my life to help me through. All right. So I will talk to you all tomorrow, and have a great day.